ITRBoxing. You heard it here first. Pretty cool videos. And I heard they're also in HD. ITRBoxing.com.
How old are you now, Joe?
33.
There you go, right there. That answers a lot, right? Can't just start that car up and just go no more, you know what I mean? You gotta get that thing warmed up, roll the windows down, get it put on the right station, fix the mirrors, then we're gonna hit that gas. Until then, man, you can't just jump in no more.
What's the best fight in boxing, Jeff?
Best fight in boxing, what, right now?
Right now in the game.
The best fight or the best fighter? The best fight in boxing coming up right now. Shit, ain't nothing coming up that's really appealing to me right now.
Did Canelo and Triple G get made today?
That's not appealing to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind
How is that not appealing to you?
I mean, because I've seen it already. You know, I like the new. I want to see the heavyweights, man.
I saw Casillas, Corrales, and a bunch of these fights a few times, and they always were decent.
I love the rematches, but I like to see. I really want to get to see these heavyweights. That's what I'm excited about. Heavyweights right now for some reason. You know, the divisions it's ready to blow up. You got all these big dogs. You know what I mean? And you know, boxing has always been about the heavyweights to me. Growing up, seeing the big dogs. You know what I mean? Ali, Tyson, Foreman. You know what I mean? You can keep going on, but
you know what I think? It's not set, but I think Lomachenko versus either Mikey Garcia or Terrence Crawford, whenever those get made, probably not even this year, but whenever he gets through his division in one of those, or Lomachenko versus Gervonta Davis.
Nah,
that ain't gonna happen.
I think Lomachenko versus Mikey. Lomachenko versus Mikey will happen.
That'll be good.
Because they both will take that.
Yeah.
And like if two fighters say yes, it's hard to say no.
No to the fight, right?
Because if both of them sign, who do you guys like in that? I like Mikey.
That's tough.
Mikey's the bigger guy, right?
Yeah. Mikey's the bigger guy.
Bigger.
Proven power in multiple weights.
I doubted Lomachenko last fight. I can't do it again, man.
Yeah, but Lomachenko fought a little man.
He did. It was still supposed to be better than that, though.
Now the little man's gonna fight the bigger man, so I gotta go with the little man again. Yeah. Right? I went the little man. I'm the little man, so I'm going with the little man, man. I'm going with Lomachenko, man.
I don't know. Rigon Diaz is like one of my favorites ever, but
exactly. So it was hard to go against that guy because I just love the way he does his, you know.
I feel like his inside fighting got exposed a little in that fight.
Well, I think the Cubans in general. How about that? They inside work. They can box their ass off, but I mean, you don't see too many of them when you put the pressure on them. They get a little antsy.
It's like Lara Angulo.
Yeah.
Put the pressure on them, what happens?
Laura runs.
You put the pressure on the Cubans, just that style for them, it don't match up for them.
They don't like to, I hate to say it like this, but they don't like to fight. They want to move. Bang, right. Yeah, they don't want to bang with you. They want to move.
They want to score, but that's their mentality, right? Touch, bang, bang, get those points.
But they'll sit on shots too if they're getting the better. Right. They'll sit.
Well, like Rigo, right? He'll sit on some good shots if he knows he's getting some good fucking opportunities. But that's again, it goes back to they're opportunists. They're going to punch when they know they got good shots and they can score. I mean, that's just embedded in their whole style. Score points, you know what I mean, get the clean shots, make it look good. I mean, that's how you impress the judges, right? So that's what in their mindset.
Who's going to come up in 2018?
Who's coming up?
Yeah, who's on the come up?
This guy right here, man.
Joe Louie.
$1 million Mexican?
Yep.
How do you have two nicknames? That's like the coolest, but that's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, it's whatever I think of. You know, whatever I think of, whatever's been passed down to me. I actually got $1 million Mexican from my cousin, Baby Bash. He called himself that. And then he just stopped, and I continue to call myself that, especially then I started boxing. I really took it. You gotta take on personality. You can't just be out there fighting. You gotta give people something to come look at, get to know you, you know what I mean?
Well, like, that's so cool. They call you the $1 million Mexican Joe Smoke Show. Like
Smoke Show, yeah. Smoke Show came from, I didn't even make that. I was just Smoking Joe. And I just got called that in the amateurs because I was faster than the dudes I was fighting. And then when I got into the pros, someone just started calling it like my entrance and everything, the smoke show.
I heard something different, man.
And just
I heard you were just blowing a lot of it.
Blowing a lot of smoke.
They heard you were in the streets with that.
Yeah, this is
In the big streets of Fresno.
I don't know if it was actual smoke or just a bunch of bullshit. It was one or the other. I don't know. I think it was the bullshit, you know.
What's one thing Joe does that a lot of fighters don't do, that people don't appreciate?
That people don't appreciate, man, the dude's consistent, man. You know, win, lose, or draw, man, the guy's gonna show up no matter what, and he's gonna give you 110%. And you know, no matter what the situation may be, you know, that's what I see in this guy right here. Feet on the ground.
Oh, yeah. Grounded.
Ground everything.
Yeah, you're warming up in front of the casino.
Yeah.
This is like dedication, though. Like most people would be. I don't know. What do you? What?
Reserve?
I don't know. I'd probably be sleeping.
Relaxing, yeah. See, that's a whole new thing. Coach Rael and just the whole camp we're at, the whole day is dedicated. Everything I do is dedicated to that. He wants to know what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, what time. It's not just get up and relax and you're gonna fight and warm up and right before you fight. You know, he's been having me warm up all day, different parts of the day, priming my body. And then for the real go, tonight when I start warming up around 6:30, you know, then we really get after it. So, and it's already worked, because last night was crazy. We went to go warm up at the gym, and it felt good after you know, dehydrating a little bit, going to make weight, and then going to the gym, and he kind of jump started my body, got the fluids front running through it again and everything. And at first I didn't doubt it, but I thought, like, well, you know, I'm gonna go work out again. And then it was almost like a yoga session added with some shadow boxing, just going over the game plan, like a walkthrough. And by the end of it, I was ready to fight. Like, you know, I went home all excited. Just it felt good. I felt energized. And so today's been like that too. Ever since he got into town, his whole schedule's been for me to prime my body, and I like the way I feel. So it feels good.
So you're a football player. You play football. That reminds me of when I was doing football. Everything they told you, be the exact same every day. Eat the same meal, do the same thing.
Yeah.
So when you play game day, nothing's different because of that. Does that feel like that?
Yeah, it feels exactly like that. And it's crazy because boxing, especially, I'm by myself. I don't got a team. And I don't always have a coach telling me, do this, do that, like you do as a football team. You know what I mean? You do everything as a team. You go to have your team dinner, you have your snacks, whatever it is, especially in college. But like when I got on my own in boxing, I kind of lost that, because I was just like, well, I'll do what I do. You know what I mean? I'll eat when I eat. I'll drink when I drink. I'll warm up when I warm up. Whatever I like and is comfortable and feels good. And he's teaching me to be uncomfortable all the time. Be comfortable being uncomfortable with everything I do. And he's teaching me, and he's kind of bringing that back. You know, that schedule of different parts of the day, there's something to do, just like in football. You know what I mean? And everything's dedicated to boxing, and I like that, because it's bringing that back. It's reminding me when I played football. I had something to do with it at different parts of the day, it's leading right up to the game. And even last night, I was telling him, it felt just like before game day, it's called a bench script, where you walk through like the first 10 plays of the football game. We basically did that. We walked through the first 2 rounds. You know what I mean? I remember we used to do that in football.
Andy Reid formula.
Yeah.
Isn't that famous for scripting the first 15, and then he can't really adjust after?
Yeah.
So he's like supposed to be like the best scripter of plays.
Yeah, and then we used to do that at Fresno City College. You know, we used to have a bench script.
Yeah.
Okay.